From the sunrise to the moonshine,
where the beats never cease and the melodies release.
this is the station of our time.
All right, folks, this is our love to welcome you to the program, The New Beginning on this frequency 95.9. Keep tuned, don't you go away.
Fundadores.
Here, Radio 95.9 FM.
The station that makes the difference.
From the sunrise to the moonshine,
where the beats never cease and the melodies release.
This is the station of our time.
Well, again, we want to say welcome in a very special way. I know today we have Tuzan over there, and we are glad to be back on the platform. As you may have heard from Tuzan, this is the New Beginning platform, online TV. Today we'll be dealing with the bright side of our section of the New Beginning online platform is a section that brings education to our young people, to the public. We have young ladies coming here to learn together. So as usual, we have one person today. Unfortunately, some are kind of busy, but we have to do what we got to do. I want to welcome all of you parents who are out there watching. Invite your kids, your children. We're going to read together. We're going to look at some other important words in our reading today and our discussing. And she has happened to be, in fact, the main presenter today. We'll be doing a lot. I'm only here to help with, introducing. Wherever you are watching us, however you're doing it, whatever time is yours, we want to say welcome to the New Beginning platform. And today is the bright side. The bright side, as we said, deals with education. This is our way of contributing to the development agenda or developmental agenda of Liberia. We do it from a little perspective. All right. We are not doing a bigger thing, but little by little, we get there helping the society, the community to become what it should be as we all expect. So today we have, of course, we're going to go into our reading today. We have, as usual, the usual face you can see here. But before going there, let's go to Tuzan. He's in Liberia. We want to know a little bit how is Liberia doing, how the country is doing, everyone is doing. Tuzan, thank you for joining us again. It's a pleasure having you, Mr. Sisi.
Well, let me say thanks to the hosts out there based in the USA. Liberia is good. Today we have a friendly weather. The sun is shining out there. Saturday in Liberia is one of the most busy day.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know that. And the fast, the Muslim people are carrying on their fast, as you know, it's Ramadan. So until I think today is the third day of their fasting. So I want to say thanks to them. We'll give them all the praise as they're going through their Ramadan. A lot of good things is going on, but nevertheless, we give God the glory for the life. And no bad news for now, if I can say. But today, Saturday, is the most busy day in Monrovia, Liberia as a whole. Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much. That's what I want to hear, that everything is going pretty much good. You may not have everything now, but gradually, as you move on as a nation, united force to working together, trying to ease down some of the tension, look at your country as your own, and be patriotic, meaning love Liberia, think about building it, and think about doing well. You want to see Liberia like other country or more than other country. So it is our part of contributing, making Liberia, if I borrow the words of President Trump, make Liberia great. So again, making Liberia great is just part of what we are doing here, is helping to educate the society. And quickly, we're going to go to our presenter today. She's pretty much seated. Bear with her. As I said, usually, these people sacrifice a lot. Young people, they should be sleeping, enjoying themselves. But I said, well, you know why? Let's contribute to the development of Liberia. That's why they are here. She's here. And so after she had done, we actually call in, try to say, thank you to these young people because they love you, they care about you, and it's a way of sharing ideas. So again, let's go back there. Renee, can you take one to introduce yourself and let us know what we're doing today? And we'll be here listening and following. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. I'm Renee Garte, and today we'll be reading a book called Camp Out. So let's start. It is time to camp. The friends go to meet Miles's dad. They have backpacks, tents, and sleeping bags. What is that? Gwen wants to know. That big wall is the old dam, Miles says. My dad says it holds the water back. There is Miles' dad. He tells them to unpack their bags. He tells them to set up their tents. Miles' dad helps Gwen and Peter. Do you need help? Says Miles' dad. No, Dad, Miles said. It is okay if you need a hand. Dad says. There is Miles' dad. He tells them unpack their bags. He tells them to unpack their bags. He tells them to set up their tents. Miles' dad helps. Crash. There is a big splash. The dam has too many cracks. All the rocks smash. Miles' dad is below the dam. Here comes the water. Miles' dad grabs a fox and jumps a tree. Miles holds out his hand. Grab it, he says to Dad. I will hold your hand. Team Spidey did it. Miles' dad is back on land. The fox is back with his family. Team Spidey must get back to camp. They have to beat Dad. Peter almost forgets to take off his suit. That was close, said Spidey and his friends. Miles and Dad need a safe place to camp. Where can they go? The backyard. I could use a hand with my tent, Miles says. You got it, says Miles. We're always around to lend a hand, Peter adds. Okay. So, in the book starts off Miles and his friends. They're going camping, and as they're walking to the campsite, they walk past this old dam, and one of his friends asks what it is, and Miles explains to them what the dam is. So then they go to the camp and they meet Miles' dad, and then Miles' dad tells them to unpack, and as they're unpacking their bags, Miles' dad asks Miles if he needs any help. because he's helping the other kids. So he asks if he needs any help, and Miles says no. Then all of a sudden, the dam breaks, and it cracks, and water's coming everywhere. The rocks are coming everywhere, and then Miles' dad is at the bottom of the hill. So he sees this. Miles' dad sees this fox, and he grabs the fox, and he jumps into a tree, so that he can be safe. Then, Miles and his friends go to save Miles' dad, and they give him a hand, and then they save Miles' dad out of the water. So then Miles' dad tells them thank you. So then they have to rush back to the camp so that Miles' dad doesn't see that it was his son and his friends that saved him, because they're keeping their identity a secret. So then they get back to camp. Then once they start unpacking again, Miles asks for help from his dad. And then his dad says that he was always there to give Miles a helping hand. So that is the explanation for the story. And now we'll be going to the words. The first word is add. There's two definitions for this. The first one is to join something. To join something else so it increases in size, in number, or amount. And then the other definition is to put in, like to add into something. Then the other word is camp. And camp is a place with temporary accommodation of huts, tents, or other structures. It could be used by soldiers, refugees, prisoners, or travelers. And the next word is splash. A sound made by something striking or falling into liquid. And the next word is crack. A line on the surface of something along which it has split without breaking into separate parts. A sudden, sharp, or explosive noise. The next word is unpack. Unpack is to open and remove items. It could be from a suitcase, a bag, or a package. A dam is a barrier built across a river or stream to stop, control, or hold back water. The branch is a part of a tree that grows out from the trunk or from the bough. And those are all the definitions. So the theme for today was giving out a helping hand and also accepting help. It is always a good idea to help someone or to accept help from people. You shouldn't be afraid to ask for help. It is always a good thing to accept help when you need it. And also you should also give help to other people, because anyone could use a helping hand, or you could just ask them if they need a helping hand, because sometimes people don't like to admit that they need help. So it's always a good idea to ask people if they need a help or offer help. And ways you can help someone is you can help by cleaning, you can help by doing chores in the house, you could help by giving advice to people, you can help um, just by honestly just by being nice to people or by just being there for them when they need it. And that is the theme for today. Thank you.
Thank you, Renee. And a few more questions. And it's a very inspiring story that you just read, and I can imagine how these young people going out for a camp. I mean, basically, they had the intention of going to enjoy themselves, make fun, have fun, and there you go. The father got into that situation, you know, and they didn't sit back. But what I just want you to touch a little bit, Renee, on the reason they they didn't want to show, like, especially they didn't want to show their identity, you know. What really that means, is there any lesson we learn from there? What in helping, helping someone, and you really don't want to show out. What is there anything any great lesson we can learn from there?
Yeah. So Spider-Man he's a superhero and he has like a secret identity. So nobody knows that he's a superhero and he was wearing his superhero costume. But also it's not always like good to brag about helping others. Sometimes you could just help them, silently. You don't always have to tell people that you are doing this for a person. Sometimes it's just good to help someone and then go about your day. You don't always have to brag and be like, "Oh, I did this for someone and I did that for someone." Just help the person and then go about your day.
And that's so I mean, I'm glad you said that, and we're going to pick from there today. We're going to pick up our conversation from there, and I know I will eventually let you go because you are not very well today, but you did a pretty much great job. And we have the interaction with you can stay on if you want to, interaction with the audience, on this very, very important story, extending a helping hand. Why is it that we should not? And we're going to open the lines today, and so they can call in, make your comment. But we want to know, why is it so important that you should? Have you ever helped somebody? How did you do it? You want to share with us, so that those who are listening, especially the young people, you know, a community will be a great community when we learn all these things, those values, you know, when you see young people helping each other, like going to school, helping each other, doing this, doing that, you know. Why is it so important that a Liberian should be helping a Liberian? Why should we help each other? Why? So Rufus, welcome. He's there. Um, I know there were some changes of faces, but however, that's good. Rufus is always back there, in the studio. And I know, welcome, Rufus. Um, it's nice having you. I saw you. I don't want to put your secret out. I saw you. I don't know which part of Liberia you were, but you are doing Liberian way, jolly jolly. All right, welcome, Rufus. How you
Yeah,
doing?
thank you. It was a media, engagement we went for at Monrovia City Hall. So right after the engagement, Jerelime Pia was the speaker. A lot of media practitioners. They were there to just share knowledge, the different challenges media practitioners are facing in Liberia. Those are things that we went to go discuss to see how best we can find a remedy, to all the kind of things. You find media practitioner in Liberia, no vehicle, bulk of the radio station that we work with here, it will interest you to know that some are all taking $50 on a month. Some generally taking $40, $35. So a lot of things we were discussing as what can we do, in a section of the media so that we can try to curtail some of these things. So it was how we got there at the city hall, and then it was a lengthy discussion anyway. So that was the Aten 13.
And sorry, I had to bring it to the public. Sir, you don't have to hear that. Just a secret talk anyway. But I just want him to, let us know. But
So
I think it was a great occasion. I saw pictures, but I see from the images that I saw it, like it appears to have been a very great occasion, interactive, engaging each other, and trying to find an innovative way of how journalists can, be more innovative. Sometimes you don't have to wait for your manager or the owner of the radio station, but your creativity can also. You see, I think in the Bible, not I think in the Bible it says, your gift shall what? I think make a room for you or something. I may not have that quote right, but your gift, the gift you have, your talents, can open doors for you. All right, just be that little creative, innovative, see things the other way, and you can find your way. But thank you so much, Rufus, for being here. All of you have listened to this presentation. We don't want to take it away from you. It was amazing. And our focus point is helping out. It doesn't have to be money in your community, in your society. Helping out. What are you doing as a young person, as an old person? Have you ever helped somebody? And what did you do when you helped that person? We want to get away from this notion of bragging about things. When you help somebody, then the whole world should know. Oh, if I didn't do this one, because it was me, I made you. So there are a lot of consequences for that. So call us. Rufus going to read the numbers and talk to us. Let's hear from you. How have you helped your community, and the impact it has made on that community? We want to know. We want to engage you. I know people. Some people are angry. Some people, this is not more about politics. This is just about regular human being as you are in your community. What have you done, not only in your community, in your family? What have you done? Have you helped somebody, and what impact did it make? Did you brag about it? Did you boast about it? Did you went around? There are consequences of doing that. We should not do that as good citizens. But again, let's hear from you. Rufus, can you read out the numbers? Let's hear. This was a presentation about young people. She would have loved to stay on, but any question I will answer. I'm here, but she cannot because she's not very well. But she did a great job on this presentation today. That's why we said invite your kids, the children will only get to know when they learn. It's not a magic to have a great nation. No, it's not. It's never a magic. It takes everyone responsibility to do something positive. And that's what we are doing from our angle. All right, we may not give you millions of dollars, but we're providing some sort of education for the community. And that's why it's important as a good citizen to listen to information. And this is worthy of being, out there to you and of your life, listening to such a wonderful, wonderful program. So, Rufus, we read out the numbers. Call in, let us know. Have you helped? Do you intend helping? Why should you help somebody? Why? Why should you help them? They say based on relationship, but what can be the impact of doing that, helping someone? So, Rufus?
All right, so guys, you got them. So you can now call us and share with us. You already heard the host. What more can you do to help somebody? Should the person be related to you before you help them, or you have to know the person before you can stretch your hands to them? So what's your own view to it? Read with us, share with us, and let's make this broadcast very much interactive. It shouldn't just be us. Every now and then, when we come, we talk, and then you just leave the ball in our courts. So you are the decider. You have to call us and tell us your own side about how you feel. So call me now on 0777 959 959, 0777 959 959, 0777 959 959, 881 871 670, 0881 871 670. Let's say speedy recovery to one of our uh, sister. Told she's not too well, so she have to leave, but then she presented well. So she left you to, she's not too well. So we say speedy recovery to you. So 0777 959 959, 0777 959 959, 0881 871 670, 0881 871 670 are the numbers you can call and be a partaker of today's program. So the lines are open. The phone numbers is here. You can call them 0777 959 959, 0777 959 959, 0881 871 670. Yep. So, Mr. Manuel, while we are waiting the call, is there any other discussion, any other thing to add up?
Yeah, I mean that's why we want the audience call in. Don't wait when we are about to leave.
Yeah, normally when you're leaving the line, is
You have
when
all the opportunity to
always
call in.
speaking.
Yeah, call in and participate. But there are benefits of helping. But sometimes I hear people say, if 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 I'm not doing it for you, if you're not my effort, what would have become of you? So we want to know, and building a very decent society, I don't think we should go that route, go that way, when you help. And what is it so important to help? Why is it so important to assist, to give a helping hand, to others? Rufus, it doesn't have to be only money. All right. Like, take for example, you're a very smart student in the class, you know, and all the tests you make, all of the hundreds and the 99, your friends are not doing well. You have a responsibility, you know. You can motivate those other students, maybe even organize 1 hour, tutorial class to help. I remember when I was at the University of Liberia, you know, um, I have challenge some challenges when we're doing 309, 319, that 319 or 419 in economics. I have problem with some math, but I had a friend. I call him brother. A very strong, good guy. Um, Mr. Zobo. Man, Mr. Zobo, even up to now, very, 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 very good at mathematics. Very, 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 very strong. And Thomas, if you are listening to me, and right now he work, I don't want to call the place, but he works somewhere that is so critical and crucial for Liberia. But Thomas have been very, very good. And what dragging, some that Thomas would make something like 70. Everybody is falling in a 20, 30, and the university were not that good. But I remember sometimes we organize, some classes, student we go there, I was here myself was very friends and beside like brothers, he was very every time we moved together, but he was extending that hand to other students. I remember some Saturdays, we would go on the G building, or sometimes other buildings there too. The G building is the building at the university. I remember that's the business college, and so we go over there and he will help, and he was not. He's a very common guy. He's a very good brother of mine. I call him, very humble, humble person, and so he did that for a couple of, and a lot of students are graduated, you know, from the university. As it was it 2009 or something like that. We graduated. Those of you who knew Thomas Zobo, and exactly. We all were majoring in economics, but economy has some crack of it. It has that the course, and that's a lot of mathematics. Talk about differentiation and so, and Thomas was even doing, I think he did math mine or something like that. But very, very good, very, very good. And he used to help like Saturdays all the time, give his time students, to help with the math. But I don't know what you are doing in your community, or but let us know, helping is very important. It's not money. As I said, if you are that smart student in your class, help those students who are. You never know where you're gonna meet them tomorrow. You never know. You know, don't make yourself as you know everything. Only you know everything. Nobody else, and you don't want to help. You don't want to share that idea. Is not good. And I knew another guy from SDA as well when I was in the high school, SDA on Ken Johnson Road. I knew there was some guy. He was very good at math, very, very smart. And I forgot. Uh, was it Dons? Not Dons. Uh, I forgot his name. But right now he worked with a bank. I tell he was very good at science courses. The other time when I went back home, Rufus, and I met him at the bank, I said, but he was very, very good in science courses. Like some of us are dragging in phases and other things, But they all try to give, some help, But some were very selfish with what they know, and they didn't have time for other people. And you never know what life is. Helping can help you, tomorrow. You don't know that person you help will be, you know, your solution tomorrow. You never know. So call us. When you go Rufus again, read that number, and we want you to call in and make your contribution. Why helping is so important. Why is it so important? Why should we, help? Why should we help? And when you help, what should you do? All right. Should you let the world know why you help that brother or that sister? Is that how it should be done? But again, we don't know. Call us. Let's hear from you, Rufus. We'll read our numbers again. Please call now, or when we are closing, 1 minute, we're not going to take calls. You can call now, and and make your country. We're talking about helping out. Our story today was centered around, the boy helping his dad and trying to hide his identity. He didn't want his father to know that, a son is helping a father. Why was that so important? Call us and let's hear from you.
Call us so we can hear from you on 0777-959-959, 0777-959-959, 0881-871-670. Call. This person said okay. It's a SMS. It say no, but that's why you guys can always do now on it today. But anyway, the SMS said most of our guys are in Bond County witnessing the funeral service of former President former Labrador Akon, President Charles Taylor, his son.
But so that's the only population in Liberia. That's funny.
And that's the only thing that the number of people that in Morovia, how many people went?
I think that person driving again our politics. Liberian people, I don't understand. Things are more important, Things are more important. No. But anyway, you call in or send in your text. We can receive text and read your text as well.
Yeah, so just go and have your seat. Yeah, myself was having it. I think the whole week. Yeah, that today ending. So I've been following that thing. Yeah. So call me on 0777.
And we don't. Yeah, go ahead, Rufus.
Yes, 0777-959-959, 0777-959-959. So if you call, please go to the point. We're not discussing anything. I'm not discussing the late Philip Taylor. I've received a message, but we're not what we're discussing. We are discussing today's topic. Yeah, the discussion. If you just coming, tuning into the radio, you can call and say, "Oh, I just come from out. I don't know why you're talking." Then we'll go over what we're talking about. We're not on anything. We're not talking politics. We're talking about somebody where the answer is not important, but it's not what we're discussing. Please, 0777 959 959 0881 871 670, 0777 959 959 0881 871 670. So we beg you, please call and let's avoid politics, bro, man. Oh, I want in that politics.
Which is again, we had to try to change our thinking. Other country, you have people thinking. Somebody want to be an engineer, someone want to be a medical doctor. And we all can focus on this politics. Everything is about politics. Liberia is more than that. Most of you are more than that. Most of you have great people. It's just a matter of you turning into, your different perspective, turning into your different, calling, whatever talents God have given you. This politics is killing. Everything is. Even if somebody doesn't have water to drink in their house, they got ways of getting the water, but they politicize everything, and it's not helping. This is a very good conversation, education we are providing for the community.
Hello. Yes, you getting me?
My name is Ishmael Khan. I'm calling from Oro.
Ishmael Khan, you call from the Oro.
Yeah.
Mr. Manuel, you getting me?
Yes, I am.
Where?
Yeah. First, I want to say thank you for the discussion. The topic is after it is unique. And my point of view is that help people within the community is a good thing within the community. Or how can we help people within the community is that for me, I'm a Christian or church-going person, and then as a young person, I was in the community. Every time I was in the church, I see my brothers, my friends, young people sitting down. I encourage them to the word come down the problem in this world because every day is not fun. And it's also good that when you help somebody, it's not good that you profit to everybody within your community. You can make this person do shame to and keep it for it. And maybe somebody that's new with. So whatever you do, you keep it to yourself and then go with your two words of mouth.
Okay, you say your name again? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, you say your name again.
Ishmael Khan.
Okay, so thank you for your contribution. The host will respond to that.
Yeah, I'm going on the order.
Okay.
Can Ishmael hear me?
Ishmael, hearing him?
Yeah.
Yeah, he getting you.
So Ishmael, before you leave, thank you so much for your contribution. Before you leave, thank you. I just want to say thank you for your contribution. I think spread out the good news. You know, that's important. Encourage people to go to church review and also help. You can help in so many ways. You know.
Okay.
All right, but I got you. But thank you so much for calling.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, he's saying.
Yeah.
He said thank you so much for the contribution. He appreciate your concern.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Okay, so you can do the same as Ishmael just did. You can call us on 0777 959 959 0777. That's 777 959 959 0881 871670 0881 871670. And let's hear you. What more can you do to help somebody? Should you know the person before you run a hand of support to them? Since that person is not your somebody, maybe your relative, so you say, oh, why they need assistance, and because they're not related to you, so you can't help them. You think you find in such a way, what's your own idea? So call me on 0777 959 959 0777 959 959 0881 871670. Let's hear you. And it go to all of us one way or the other. Some of us we do these things. We say, since that man, I'm my brother, or that girl not related to me, before I can round up one or two assistants to her, I must do XYZ. So it's a very interesting topic. So you have to call and share your thoughts.
And so Rufus, they are, we all know they are also, and that's very good thing you just talk about. It's everybody business. We all of us, there are a lot of needs, and sometimes people just say, "Oh, I don't have money." I don't. Even talking to someone is a help. There are some people they just need somebody to talk to them. They are lonely. They got nobody who counsel them. Who motivate them. In your community, see some young people. They need motivation. So even the old, they need motivation. Somebody just to say, oh, how you doing? Is everything okay? It's a help. By you just talking to somebody, you helping them. Maybe that person have just been you know, waiting for somebody to talk to them, So that's what we're talking about. It's important. Yeah, there are a lot of persons in your community, they have money, but they are not peaceful. They just need someone to talk to them. They feel happy. They become meaningful contributing members of that community. Just for you to say something. Or sometimes it just some little help they need. All right. Maybe, they don't have like water to drink or something, somehow, some way, just help. Just ask, how can I help you? How can I be a help? If you have it, okay, don't have it, but some way you can contribute, by counseling somebody. And one of the benefits is that, it builds relationship and it builds trust. Probably you spoke to that person who is going through tough time. Not that really they need money, but they're just going through some tough time in their life, and you took up your time. You are giving, you are helping. You took up your precious time. You talk to them, you encourage them, you engage them, and let them know that they are important. They can do greater things. They can excel. Good things can happen in their life. Some people, they are lonely, they are frustrated. All right. Not that they are frustrated about their government, some family. They are frustrated from family issue. Somebody may have done some bad stuff to them, but nobody talked to them. Everybody say, well, that's your business. Everybody fighting for themselves. A community that has such people, that community will never develop. A community that just self-centered, you're not going to go anywhere. Be concerned about your neighbor, your people that are around you, that live around you. It's help. Probably you see a child in that community, every time the same shoe, the shoe all bust, they wear the shoes, their feet all showing out, going to school, and maybe the parents don't have, you can say, well, oh, let me get a pair of shoe from the used clothes, and be a help and give to that child. They will ever remember, they will build confidence, trust in you. That's how a community grow and become a great community. So these things are important, folks. They are very, very important. And let's learn. That's why the young lady came today reading that amazing story. Is for us to learn from such a wonderful, wonderful initiative, for that boy. So the way he helped his father, it built trust, confidence. Father will have more confidence in him. Father will trust him more. It doesn't have to be your father, your mother, or your brother, your sister. Just show some concern. That's all. That's all you need to do. Just the little things you need to do will go a long way, helping other people, So call in as we stay here. You can call in and make your contribution. But we just want to talk about that, helping each other. And Rufus is very important because if we don't learn to do this, how can we build our country? How can we build Liberia? How? Do you have a call?
No call. Yeah, let me take this one. Hello? 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 Hello?
Hello?
Yeah?
Hello?
Yeah, you call. Were you talking different things then?
Hello?
Hello, let me hear you.
You guys having problem in the studio here? You can call the technician. To check.
Yeah, hello? Hello?
Yeah.
You getting me? Hello? Hello?
I hear you.
Okay, your name and where you call from?
I'm calling for my name.
Mm.
Moses.
Your name Moses. You speaking a female.
I'm calling for Jesus.
You say what? You say what's your name?
Moses.
Moses.
Yeah, they said Moses.
I can hear people in the community.
Yeah, but you sounding like female. Give me a male name. You say? Okay.
To help people in the
Let me call you up.
No, they're trying to Rufus. I'm getting them. I'm
Yeah,
hearing
but,
that.
I'm hearing female voice, but she said her name is Moses. I don't know.
Well, it depends, you know.
So you can call me back. Call me back. 0777.
But there's a grinding in the studio. There's a feedback.
If on the line is telephone line 0777 triple seven 959 881 Please call back and I don't know whether that's the line, but
And I think that person sound, Rufus
Moses.
sound like a young person that wanted to make some contribution. But you can call back though.
So you can call back. You can call me back, please. 0777 959 Call, let's hear you. Make your have your seat, please. 0777 Call me back and so I can hear you. Okay. Call me back.
And so yeah, Rufus, when you get the callers, let's answer them and hear from them.
Yeah, you are talking.
Yeah, so I was like what I was saying, we can only build a country when we, see each other as citizens, good people. We're talking about helping. When we can't help each other, it becomes difficult for us to build a vibrant society. It's very difficult. I can imagine sometimes, you go to the institutions sometimes, maybe places like maybe bank or other places, you go public area and you stand online or you go there looking for information. Nobody want to even say anything to you. You know, they don't want to welcome you. They don't want to ask you, oh, how can I help you? You need some help. Like, especially some public area. You know, people go, like, for example, you go maybe foreign ministry for you want a passport, or you go to Ministry of Health. I'm not saying they are not doing this, but it's something that we should learn to do. You can't be working as a receptionist. Right behind that something that desk, and people come, and they're standing for a long time. You're not saying anything to them, or you say, "Well, they should be asking questions."
Yeah,
You
so
come,
somebody on the line. Yeah, let me hear you. Yeah. You don't want to call first? Hello?
I think I have a serious challenge in that place.
Oh, wow.
Is anybody there to help? But anyway,
No, the
Rufus,
problem with the person is that okay, the phone are doing hello, they're not talking now.
but if they're not hearing you, if that feedback is in there, I think it might be a challenge for them.
Okay, they will call back.
But again, we're sorry, you keep trying, keep calling. And if you have another line that, your line is working, you can also read that. If they can call through your line, that would be also good and see. But what I was saying was that, like you're a receptionist, you work, you employ out of a private company or public, people come, they want information, and you're not saying anything to them, you sit behind the desk, no happy hand, you're just there. Even managers who come, they pass, the directors that come, they pass, they don't ask, oh, do you need help? Do you need this? How can I help you? But you stand and stand and stand, nobody talking to you. That's not a good thing. It's not good at all. You know, if you see people, at their offices, give them a very nice and welcoming approach. Talk to them properly. I'm not saying the most of the things are not happening, but we need to do more so that people will feel happy. Tomorrow they say, okay, I go into the passport department to get my passport. They feel happy. They spread out the news. They say, well, oh yeah, these people are very good. When you go there, they talk to you nicely. They don't put you out. They don't say bye. Somebody will come and ask you, "Do you need help? What is it that you're looking for? How can I be here?" People they feel happy that they're serving their people. They're serving each other. They're extending their hand to each other. And make a great and wonderful. You build confidence, trust. When our citizens leave and go, maybe come to the public hospital, and people there, they do doing the registry of noises, they are asking, "Oh, have you seen your doctor? How can I be a help? Is there anything you need? Is everything okay?" All of that, you engaging the people, they feel happy, they build confidence. Oh, maybe when I go to JFK, the way these people are good, they talk to us, that alone help, you know. Or when I go to Redemption, the people are very nice, they are very welcoming. So this is helping each other. It can be a security at that door. People come, "Oh, how you doing? How can I help you? Do you need help? What you want?" All this, but you security come, don't stuff. You don't talk to them. You don't say anything to them. You're angry. You angry with everybody. But we need to try to do our best we can, helping others. So that you can also be helped tomorrow. Somebody can help you. So again, it's very important. We not probably you believe or you may have been thinking we'll be here talking a lot of hard politics. This is not the platform. Here we provide you education. We provide you something that will help you, that will inform you, that will help you to make an informed decision, that will help you make an impact in your community, in your society. That's what we want. That's what we want to do. That's what we're going to continue to do. All right? We're here to build a vibrant society, a great nation, make Liberia great again. Maybe before it was great. As I always listen to our president here, he say, "Make America great again." So previously, some years back it was great, but suddenly it wasn't great. Now make it great again. You know, so make Liberia great again, okay? And that's really good. Make Liberia great. I'm telling you, it's not magic. Some of you get on radio, the government, feel the government not doing this. You think that's how it works? That's how a society can change? No. It has to start from the grassroots. It has to start from the homes. It has to start from the community, the neighborhood. The neighbors have to, love each other, extend hand to each other, do what is right to each other. If we can cooperate, if we can coordinate, if we can have confidence of each other in our community, the nation will have a problem. Everybody will just have, issue with each other because we have not built a foundation that everybody see each other as, relevant, in the community. So it's important. And you think there's no president that will change Liberia overnight. In fact, no president will change Liberia. No, you can be super president. You can't change Liberia. It takes Liberian to change Liberia. And it can happen. It's not happening. It cannot happen at the legislature. All the people you see doing things at the legislature is based on what they were trained, what the way they grew up, the way their parents brought them up in the community, in the society. If you see a lawmaker who is good today, who is nice, he speak well, he talk to people nicely, remember that person have had a good foundation. So you can't say, "Oh, the other legislature he can cause, the other lawmaker can cause." Yes, what's the foundation he had? So that's what we're talking about: building society, building community, building neighborhood, building a great community. Then you will have the end product. What you will see out there is the product of the community. All right. So if you see senator, representative behaving the way they behave, It's because the society have trained them the way they're behaving. So don't be surprised. And you think that person can change overnight? It doesn't happen. It has to start from the home again. It has to start from the neighbors. It has to start from the community. That's how a country is built, and people love their country. If you see any president that does not love the country, it means from the beginning, their beginning, that's how they started, that's how they grew up. That's how the society trained them. And if you want to have a very good society, you have to start training the people now to be a great people, helping. Why should we help? And I believe, I know most of you are listening. Those that can't make it a call, that's fine. You're listening. But these presentations are very important. They are very good. There is nothing more than this. It's not about politics, who in power today, who is doing that. But all these people can be in power. Whatever they exhibit, the behavior they exhibit out there, it is just coming from the society. That's what the society provided. That's what the society gave them. So they gave him back to the very same society who impacted them when they were young, when they were old, when they were grown up. So you see, that's why we're trying to intervene to make sure that we have this conversation. We provide education. We're not here. We're not here to support or we against government or support government. We are a very independent platform. We want to make sure that our role is to help each other become great citizens, and that's why we want to focus on. Again, want to say very, very big thank you. Time is fast. We'll go back to Rufus. You will read the numbers once again, and we'll wrap up on this day, and which we will come back anytime tomorrow. Oh, tomorrow we're having a program that is 10 p.m. at Rent time. That is the hour of inspiration. We'll be back here. We'll be talking about things that are very, very important. Very important. And so join us again tomorrow, Sunday, which is 10 p.m. Liberian time. Liberian time will be 10 p.m. on the same station. Rufus, you want to read again those numbers? We have less than 9 minutes to go, and then we can wrap it up.
Yeah, so the numbers are 0777 959 959 0777 959 959 081871670 0881871670 at the number 0777 959 959 0777 959 959. You can call any of them, and so we can hear you because we are about to wrap it up. So please, let's hear you when we can get about 2 or 3 more calls before we can take our assets. It will be good. So call me on 0777 959 959 0777 959 959 0881 871 0881-871-670 are the numbers. So let's hear you. Yes, so I've just announced the numbers.
Yes, thank you so much. And again, want to encourage you, build up. If you want to build a great nation is not going to be built by an individual alone. It has to be a collective effort. It's not from one president to another. Just think about yourself. You want to build a country, a vibrant country. Because most often we look at the leaders. Why not just take a look of yourself? As a policy maker, as an appointed official of government, as a common citizen, just take a look at yourself, examine yourself. What are you doing? Is it helping your country? Are you really helping your country positively? Just ask yourself. Just leave other people alone. Just ask yourself, if you're a politician, are you helping your country to be a great country? A doctor, a nurse, You're in a hospital. Are you helping the patient? You know, are you showing that compassionate, feelings and attitude to them, towards them? Are you doing that? Do you care about your patients, or you only care about your check, your one just after your check? When the government pay you, that's it. But do you really care about those patients? Do you think they are Liberian and they deserve your love, your compassion? They deserve the trust. They want to build confidence in you, or they come to the hospital. You just say, "Well, these boys are stubborn people who they own motorbike. That they don't listen." That's not your place. Your place is to really, really encourage them, counsel them, treat them well. Let them, when they are well, you can help them with counsel. Look, doing this motorbike is risky for you. It's a lot of things. You need to find other things to do. That will be a very good thing to do. You are helping them. You know, as a teacher in the public school, what are you doing? Are you teaching the children corruption? You give tests, you make it difficult for the children. You make the thing you taught in the classroom, you don't bring it. Why giving tests for? You take something different and bring it to the students so they can fail, and then you can exploit, you can take money from them, or some of them you ask them for sex or grade, all those things. You know the society, is that a help? Is that a positive help? Are you helping your nation? You're teaching that child corruption. You're teaching that child prostitution. You're teaching that. In fact, you're messing up that child life.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. This is Nelson.
Marvin,
I want to commend you for the program.
you say your name, Marvin?
Hey, Nelson. For the way I'm ready to celebrate.
Reverend Soloway.
Right.
Okay. Mr. Manuel, getting in.
Yeah, I'm getting them.
Okay, go ahead.
All right. I just want to commend you for that, for the program, especially when it comes to morality. The moral aspect of people being is very important. All right. And we talk about leadership, in other positions that they are not performing. Those things that we expect of them, especially when a leader who is busy a key future gets there anywhere and just doing resource everywhere. All right. That is very repetitive. How can you be a leader and you don't have that morality? So it's very much of that. You need to feel you want that nobody can get there in a way and do. Okay, so we're not ready for you. So they signed in Europe. Right? But here you got the radio station and just post everything like I tell other people. I believe that look at the good TV. I mean, questions that he did be invited by the law. So those ideas, those kind of conversations are also being started. So I want to thank you. I love your program.
Okay. Thank you so much. Always follow the show.
Thank you. You he said it all. I think, Rupert. Along the way, we have more people calling to participate. But sometimes the message can be tough for people to just take in. But that's a true feeling we have to do. And and just remember, if you listening again, as we leave you, Liberia is not going to be developed if Liberians are not willing to make their society community a great community, vibrant, excellent. All right? It starts from the community, it starts from your society, it starts from your home. Start complaining. Today you are not doing well to help other young people to follow things the way it's supposed to, train them, help them, encourage them. It's not easy, but continue to encourage them, motivate them. But the way they're growing up and they don't have the passion, they don't have the heart for their country. If somebody does not have the heart for their community, that the country they will think about, they become leaders, they will do the same thing. So we're just complaining because we want to complain. But we the one brought up, we the one grew up, we the one read the very thing, representatives, senators, the president that are today working in the government. If they do better, it means that they come from a very, very good community. If they do bad, the society they live in did not give them anything good. So we had to go back to our community and begin to do the right thing. I want to say thank you, folks, for being there. Those of you who have been listening, thank you. And Rufus have been there sitting in the studio. Thank you, Tuzan, who stepped intervened quickly, for Rufus to come. And Rufus, thank you so much. Thank you to our listeners. Thank you for all of you that called in. You made a brilliant and very wonderful contribution. To all of you that follow us, I want to say thank you. I want to say have a wonderful, wonderful time. We don't want to take up the people's time. Our time is over. We say have a wonderful, wonderful and blessed day. Have a blessed weekend. Rufus, thank you. And this is how I would love to leave all of you. Have a wonderful time.
Okay, thank you.
Freedom raised her glowing form on Mount Sorato's verdant height. She sat within a doom of a night, met lowering stars and thunderstorms, the star of liberty, unceasing from the waking